want to find out about it, ask Indians. Now, the book doesn't perhaps ask enough questions or give them those voices, but in here, in this experience,
we do.
We really do.
Despite the fact that it is supposed to be this critique on colonialism, there are people that say, you know, it maybe doesn't go far enough, or it still kind of exoticises India. How did you guys navigate that?
I'm so glad you've asked that question.
Really glad you've asked that question.
We haven't had a single question about this.
No, I didn't really understand what happened with the Raj, the British Empire, all of that. I did not really know enough about it. And that's why I feel that I was the perfect person to go along with Rob and talk about this subject. And we went to India Gate. It looked like Marble Arch. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And it was learning about all that architecture. Our people fell in love with India so much they wanted it, and they wanted to make it like London with the sun. That's pretty much what they wanted to do. The terrible things that happened there, we then decided to speak to Indian tourists, Indians that live there. Like, what do you think about this? You know, everyone's standing here in a photo with this gate because they say it's lovely. They're like, it's beautiful. I'm like, what? And then Rob would say, yeah, but what about the history of it? Stuff like that. Well, the past is the past.
That's exactly the power of your question. I'm really grateful that you put it in that way. The criticism of Ian Forster's novel, of course, is that the voices of Indians come out of his mind and what we think about the agency of somebody who isn't Indian. And exactly as Rylan described, we were not just conscious, but what I think this programme really powerfully does is re-gift back the voices of Indians. So the one thing he does write in the book, it's why it's still worth reading, is to remind us to go into India and not think of it through our Western privilege lens, but if you want to find out about it, ask Indians. Now, the book doesn't perhaps ask enough questions or give them those voices, but in here, this book, in this experience,
we do.
We really do.